Hello, Just Too Good here, and Promo Bricks found Lego Harry Potter minifigure Series 2 in a store in Romania. So I guess I could officially cover them. All these Lego minifigure series leak. This is an unscripted video because I just want to do thoughts based on what I see on this checklist. And this checklist was provided by Brickset because they said Promo Bricks was able to find it or whatever. So anyways, this has 16 minifigures unlike the last Harry Potter series, which had 22. And that's because there's no Fantastic Beasts minifigures this time around. That makes sense because there's no Fantastic Beasts movie coming out this year, and also the Fantastic Beasts franchise is just something that not a lot of people really care for. We had to be honest. But anyways, one thing about this series in particular, while there are a lot of great pieces, there's a lot of repetition. And for a series that just has 16 compared to the last 22, it does feel like a step down in my opinion. So we have a Harry, Dumbledore, Hermione, Ron, Luna, Gryffindor, Lily, James, Ginny, the Weasley Twins. We also have Bellatrix, Kingsley, Moaning Myrtle, Sprout, and Neville. Okay, so the outfits for the main three, which they have to include the main three, are very boring in my opinion. Like, these are good for like casual minifigure stuff, which I love getting usually. But in licensed series like Harry Potter, there's so much potential for the characters they could do in different settings. I don't know why they didn't just save this for like an advent calendar or something next year. It's such an uninteresting outfit for these three. Or I guess I'm making the Harry one, even though it's kind of different. The Harry one, I believe, is from number 5, Order of the Phoenix, with that torso that's more accurate than the ones in the sets, which is kind of funny. It's just the more accurate print. They just put it in the minifigure series. And the Book of Spells is cool or whatever. I mean, is it a particular book? Like, I'm trying to see, like, is there... Book of Potions. Again, it's not anything too exciting. For Hermione, I would have wanted Cat Hermione. I know they did a Funko Pop of her. For Ron, I would have wanted Quidditch Ron or something just more interesting than just their casual outfits holding butterbeer cups. Not to say the butterbeer new piece ain't bad. It's repetitive when two minifigures have the same accessory. Though I will say I think the one for Hermione has a different color. It looks like it's a slightly different color. So there may be some variation there. The new Dumbledore is pretty cool. Like, that is an interesting outfit. Like, I like that outfit. That's cool. That's one we haven't gotten before. And we even got Fawkes as an accessory. So there's even 2 new pieces there. Funny enough, though, because we got a brick-built Fawkes in the Great Hall set. That's something I should add to the inconsistencies list. And we have Lion Luna. That's a good variant. See, that's an interesting variant on existing character that was requested. And I think we had it in our series too, so it made sense. If you don't remember, Ash and Flash and I made a Lego Harry Potter minifigure series 2, and it was pretty similar. It was pretty similar to this one. I mean, there's some overlap, I will say. Okay, but then there's Gryffindor, which I like the new piece for the hair ear combo, and I like that they're not using the molded heads this time around. I think that does look more Lego-like, so this is really cool. And we even have the Sword of Gryffindor, which is very cool. It looks like a new piece. It looks like a new piece, which is going to be useful. We also have Lily and James Potter, which Lily seems to have a baby Harry, and then James seems to have like a picture of them. I don't know. Like, Lily and James Potter are characters we never gotten in Lego form before, which is good to get in the series. But they're good inclusions. They are good inclusions. But again, it's just like a lot of people in this series are just in regular clothes. So it does feel like an unexciting addition. But they are good additions because we haven't gotten them before. And they did what they can with the accessories. I mean, what are you going to give them? It is pretty dark to include them, though, with such smiling, happy faces. Most of the time we see them, we just see the death scene, basically. Anyways, we have Ginny, which I like that glass she's holding. That looks like a new piece as well. That's pretty interesting. Is that a new hair piece? It might be that one. It might be a new hair piece. There's a lot like that in particular. Like, I'm thinking of the one... I believe that's a new hair piece, because the one that I'm thinking of is the one that was used for the Forest Maiden or whatever, and that's kind of different. So we have the Weasley Twins. I'm not sure which is which. Let me see if Brickset says which one. Fred and George. Okay, so this one's Fred. This one's George. So George has the Marauders map folded. That's kind of cool. That's a cool variant to the one that we got in the accessory pack. So Fred just has... Oh, he has a joke case. So there's probably something in the suitcase that's more interesting. But again, that repetition where they both have very similar outfits, very similar faces. They have the same piece for the hat. Like, I'm trying to look for variation between these two, but they even have the same printing on the hat piece. Probably accurate. Definitely accurate, but I would have liked it if they put one unprinted and one with printing, just for variation. But anyways, Bellatrix is next. We got Bellatrix with the Burrows this year, which was our first Bellatrix in a while. But Prisoner Bellatrix is something that we put in our minifigure series, so it's funny to see that in Series 2 as well. Same with Kingsley. We put Kingsley in our CMF Series 2. Very cool figure to get because he does have such a unique look to him with that outfit and everything. So that was a good inclusion. Moaning Myrtle, another good inclusion, one that we had in our Series 2, which she seems to have a new hairpiece, it looks like, and the book, what is it? Tom Riddle's Diary. I didn't want to say Tom Riddle's Diary, but just to double check. And we got Professor Sprout. She should have been in the Astronomy Tower, but I get it. Detailed figure with a new piece. Might as well just throw her in the CMF. But repetition again, where we have another Mandrake. First off, we get the Mandrakes in the Astronomy Tower, and then we got the Mandrakes in the last series with Neville. And that's the last minifigure of this series, Neville, which, again, we got Neville. Like, I like Neville as a character, but, like, I don't think he's one that should be in every Harry Potter series. And this outfit is so, like, it's so uninteresting to me. Like, it's just another Gryffindor outfit variant. And it looks so similar to the Neville of the first series, and it just feels out of place too. Where we got this younger Neville here, and everybody else is like older. There's so many characters you could do in Lego form, and you're just going to throw in another boring Neville. The most interesting part is this book of what is it called? The Book of Monsters, Monster Book of Monsters. I forgot the name, because that does have a new piece where it has this front cover that looks like it has the teeth and everything, and then it even has a double cheese slope with printing on the side. That's what they were doing here. It looks like they pulled like maybe a Maggie from Simpsons Series 2, where you get a really interesting variant, something that's a character of its own thrown in with another character that we've already gone with slightly different variation or whatever. Anyways, that's it for Harry Potter Series 2. I would have wished they had 6 minifigures for Fantastic Beasts, but like I understand why they don't. Again, there's just a lot of very similar things we've treaded before, and not too much that stands out in this series in particular beyond some really cool pieces. So, I'm a little bit let down by that. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out. Bye.